Dance is an indispensable part of my life. It is both the passion and the daily discipline of refinement. Yet I often gaze at myself in the mirror, always feeling that I'm still far from the perfection I envision. A voice lingers in the depths of my heart, growing clearer by the day. Where exactly is the stage that belongs to me?
我叫付子豪，是巴黎系传承研究院的一名青年声行演员。
I specialize in the role of Sansheng. Characters in this category typically wear black beards, embodying a mature and dignified presence. For 3 generations, my family has been closely connected to Baling opera. My grandfather sang on stage for his whole life, and my grandmother and father were part of the troupe. But it wasn't until I was 16 years old before SSAT that I really stepped into the opera. As I learned Baling opera, I gradually fell in love with it and sincerely wanted to become a good performer. When I first started learning, I suffered a lot. As I was older, it was more difficult to develop flexibility and coordination. I started late and didn't know the basic exercises for dancing, which led to muscle strains and inflamed tendons becoming commonplace. But I think that's part and parcel for every actor. The stage cares not for age, but the sincere heart. The first time I was on stage was for my graduation performance. When the audience erupted into applause, I suddenly understood what the older generation meant by the stage is more important than anything. Every pair of eyes watching me is the most important. I know it is the Baling opera that gives me the courage to keep moving forward. With the guns and drums playing and the costume on, I turn from an ordinary boy into an actor of indomitable spirit. It's the best version of me.
That voice, which had long been mired in doubt, was suddenly shattered by Fu Zihao's story. He didn't start learning opera until he was 16, and his initial motive was even just to have a way to make a living. At that moment, I suddenly understood. It is right beneath my feet. In every time I point my toes out, every repeated drill, in every drop of sweat that falls.
This is Miss Liu, a member of the Changshiqiao Village Committee.
Before coming here, I didn't understand why one would give up a high-paying job to work closely at the grassroots level with children. However, after seeing the children's smiling faces, it all made sense.
4:30 p.m. every weekday is my favorite time because that's when the children come home from school. I've always believed the school bell has a magical power. Every time it rings, it makes the children excited and fills me with joy. Town may not have the same opportunities as the big city, but it's a place where I can truly be seen and heard. Every loving call of Teacher Yuan and every sincere gaze from the children fills my heart with a deep sense of uniqueness and importance. I had gained so much from the children because being needed is truly a blessing. Some people say that I have done a lot for the children's home, but it is actually the children's home that has given me what I am today.
The smiles of Teacher Liu Yuan and the children hold the purest kind of power. In that unassuming children's home, there are no dazzling stage lights, but she and the children have turned it into the truest, warmest stage of all. I used to believe that life was like a dance examination. Every step had its standard. Every choice was supposed to have a correct answer. Yet, when I see Fu Zihao's journey from earning a living to loving it, and Teacher Yuan's dedication to staying rooted in the countryside, there has never been only one answer to life. Some dance under the spotlight, while others light up sparks of hope in rural classrooms. As long as I keep dancing, keep believing, and never stop, then wherever I stand is the center of my stage.